Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. This is Nina and this is going to be your weekly pick a card weekly energy reading. As usual, we have 3 piles before us. Today I am incorporating cards from a new deck called the Sacred Traveler. These are the purple cards from this deck. It's a beautiful deck that I just got. It's not a new publication, but it's new for me because I just got it. So let's see what is in store for you for the next 7 to 10 days. What's the guidance as well? Pick the pile you're feeling most drawn to and I will see you in your timestamps. Hi pile 1, for those of you who were drawn to this red flower, let's take a look at your reading. I'll start as usual with some Lenormand cards. What do they need to know about the next 7 to 10 days? Group number 1. Oops, okay. We have the key, the tree, nice, and they're rhyming. And we have the child. Bottom of the deck we have the anchor. Really good. This is amazing. For those of you who, okay, there are a couple of ways to look at this. For those of you who are in the midst of planning to start something new, this is a really good week to do that, okay? It could be something for the long haul, for the long term, something that develops roots, okay? It's a very good week for you to initiate something new because you have the right mindset is what I'm hearing. And this child here is usually a new beginning, a fresh start in some area of your life. And whatever it is, for some of you it could even be like a health plan, because a tree could be connected to health and medicine and even family. It is going to grow roots, okay? And if you have been, let's say, physically down, your health is definitely going to improve this week. For others of you, there is some opportunity or an idea coming your way and it has roots in the sense that it could help you grow, evolve as a person, and even perhaps on your job. As far as your career is concerned, this looks really good, okay? Overall, a really well balanced week is what I'm getting. Let's see your tarot cards. I'm going to quickly give this a shuffle and pull out 3 cards for you. Group number 1. What do they need to know about the week ahead? Group 1. Okay. It's also, I feel, a new beginning in also something that is existing. Maybe you haven't seen success in a particular project or something until now, but in this week you'll start to see success, okay? Looks good. Wow, speaking of success, you've got some amazing cards here and 2 major arcana out of 3. This is big, okay? So we have here Justice, the 4 of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune. Bottom of the deck we have the World. This is a significant leveling up is what I'm getting. For those of you who are waiting for some major opportunity to come your way, some door opening up, this is the week where it's happening. I see the 4 of Wands also as a portal. The Wheel of Fortune can also be like a destiny, fated kind of energy. You know, you get this window of opportunity and something comes about. It's a change in the wind, but a change for the better. And there is good luck, good fortune on your side, I feel, especially with these cards here. This is like almost like a karmic payback, you could say, you know, receiving good karma for something that you have done in the past. Also with Justice there, this could be a contract for some of you. It could be like receiving justice in some matter, or at the very least, like I said, you're getting a payback of some sorts, for your good deeds and for even the seeds of manifestation that you've sown previously. Now you're starting to see the manifestation or the results of that. For some of you, this could actually be the leveling up of or a new beginning, a new phase in a relationship, in a connection. It could even be the formalization of a connection in which you have like an agreement with each other, and it feels very fated, very destined. You've got 3 cards here that are associated with destiny, with fate, okay, and even karma, justice, wheel of fortune. The timing is just perfect. And again, we have the 10 of cups beneath the world. This is something that you have been waiting patiently for, is what I'm seeing. Whatever it is, whether it's an opportunity at work or a new phase in some relationship, or some kind of contract or agreement coming your way, this looks very, very fortunate. Okay, it looks very well timed also, is what I'm hearing. Okay, all right, reaching out. It's time for you to reach out and ask for the help that you need. We have caring connections. Yeah, number 14. 14 is, I think, temperance in the major arcana. Yeah, co-create, number 40. Very creative week as well, but I'm seeing a lot of this partnership energy here. View from above, get the big picture. And we have bring love into the situation. New moon in Aquarius. Aquarius has a lot to do with innovation, with new ideas, originality, authenticity. And I feel like you are getting a lot of brilliant ideas this week to initiate something new, to create something new, to do something out of the box also, is what I'm getting. Something that what I'm hearing is, long-sighted. Something that you see it developing, you see it taking roots in the long term. So you're going to invest in this for the long haul, is what I'm seeing, okay? But yeah, don't be afraid to reach out and ask for help, because I do feel like there are people or supportive connections around you, whether this is platonic or romantic, or just generally people from your tribe, from your soul tribe, who you can trust to fall back on or to bounce off your ideas with. This is a really good week to make that happen, okay? To get the right advice, or to get on board and maybe even collaborate with certain people, because Aquarius is also a very collaborative energy. It is thinking big picture again, about humanity, about service, about the good of all, that sort of thing. Whatever it is, I feel like this is pretty big, okay? And whether it's at a personal level, connected to your career. And beneath the anchor, we have the ring. Wow. Definitely some sort of commitment, some agreement that you're making with somebody. For most of you, for others of you, this is a commitment to a project, to a dream, to something that has been on your mind perhaps for long, and now you're initiating it, okay? Remember to also bring love into the situation, meaning that don't be all about the head, the mind, because Aquarius is an air sign. It's very technical in that sense. It's very good for innovation, but it can be a little bit cold or a bit detached when it comes to relationships. That's where you're being advised to bring love into the situation and to see things from a higher perspective. When it comes to romance, I feel like there is something brewing. For many of you, I feel like this is a turnaround, a change in the situation for the better. And like I said, you may be moving into the new phase with a connection, within a connection. and you're getting to know each other at a deeper level. Maybe even a friendship is now developing into a romance, and you're developing this trust within each other. Even though you may be quite different from each other, you're developing that bond, that sacred bond between you all. Whoever this is, you definitely have a fated karmic connection, in the sense that you have a soul contract with this person. And with the egg there is again this idea of something new hatching, something new taking place. Wonderful. So I'm going to get some cards from the Whispers of Love to see what's happening in terms of your relationships and love life. Group number 1, what do they need to know about their relationships and love life? Okay, we have physical touch. A tender touch can mean so much. Actions speak loudly, express love through actions, and receive with love and appreciation. Gracious acceptance is the way to show love. Bottom of the deck, we have express love through gifts. A small token of love can convey great appreciation. I do feel like there is a closeness, okay? If you have been waiting for somebody to make a gesture towards you, I do feel that in this week, they are going to let you know through their actions how much you mean to them. And your advice here is to receive it with love and appreciation and accept them for who they are. Okay, maybe that is for someone out there. If you've had, let's say, an issue, some problem, it's going to be resolved in this week. And this is not just like physicality, but I feel like there's a tenderness that is developing between you all. Strong partnership energy this week, soul contracts, bringing things back into balance, and there's a lot of success and prosperity, I would say, especially on the career front, but even an abundance, an opening, a new door opening as far as relationships is concerned. Really nice. I'm wishing you all the best. Have a lovely week ahead. Do hit the like button and let me know if this resonates, and I'll see you again later. Bye-bye. Hi group 2, for those of you who were drawn to this coin, let's take a look firstly at your Lenormand cards. What is group number 2? I felt like saying 1, maybe you were drawn to 1 as well. Maybe you want to watch that. We've got the clouds. Okay, group number 2. The anchor. And we have the lily and the heart. Okay, I feel like seeing these two as well. We've got the woman and the tree. So bottom of the deck we have the birds. This could have definitely something to do with a relationship. Okay, I feel like you're moving into a phase in a connection. You're moving into a more stable phase in your connection. Kind of a similar message in the first group, but you do have some confusion, some doubts, but I feel like those clouds are parting away. Okay, in this card, in this particular deck, you can see that the dark clouds are giving way to the lighter ones, which suggests that the confusion is clearing up. As the week progresses, you will learn more about this person or about this situation or about this connection, and you will see the direction. And also I'm hearing, find your grounding. That's the tree as well. Find your grounding in this connection. If it's felt very doubtful, very confusing, this is the week where you start to develop deeper feelings for this person, and also there's a return of harmony in the connection if there has been strife. Okay, this in terms of your work as well, This is you finding your footing in doing something that you actually really enjoy. And with the anchor and lily there, this is for the long haul, something that you want to stay put with. Okay, don't give up is what the message is here. To continue to do what you really desire to do, because it is going to pay off eventually. Okay, and I think that you will start to like get your footing, grab your footing in this situation. So there are perhaps some answers that you're seeking, but they may be coming up after this. Okay, let's see. What does group number 2 need to know? Let's pull out 3 tarot cards. For the week ahead, what do they need to know? We have Temperance. Nice. Group number 2, the Chariot. And we have the 7 of Wands and the 4 of Pentacles. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have the Emperor. So you may be dealing actually with somebody who is quite stubborn. Okay. It is quite possible that you may be having cyclical arguments with this person, or there's a push-pull or a defensive energy around them. But when it comes to you, I feel like you are in your own power is how I'm seeing the Chariot. Okay, you're very determined, you're very focused on your goals, your achievements, and also overcoming any sort of doubts that you have within yourself, any doubts that you have on yourself, on your abilities as well. You're overcoming that as well. Okay, yes, there may be some challenges, maybe some obstacles, maybe you feel like you need to put your foot down and maybe lay down some boundaries with certain people. Don't be afraid to do that. But there is a stubbornness I'm seeing as far as relationships is concerned, and that's where Temperance comes in. It's the energy of meeting each other halfway, mending fences, not being too stuck, okay, in your own ways. Although I feel like you may be dealing with somebody who is like that. And we have the Queen of Wands beneath the Emperor. Okay, so it feels like there may be a bit of a power struggle going on between two people. And you may be really different from each other as well. The Chariot is a Cancer card. Temperance is fire, it's Sagittarius. So it's like fire and water mixing, or trying to mix. But it creates steam, it creates even friction. So there may be that kind of a situation playing out in your relationships, in a particular relationship as well. And that's why you are in this energy of maybe doubting, being confused about the future or whatever. But the advice is to play with this energy and to stay put, to not give up is what I'm getting. Okay, yes, you've made your point, if you have, that you have certain boundaries which should not be crossed, and allow the other person to come around. Okay, that's what I'm getting here. Let's see your other cards and we'll get more of an idea what's happening here. Take time to breathe out. Disseminating Moon. Between Worlds, number 3. Happy Family, number 4. Bumpy ride. Don't be afraid to make a change regardless of how hard you perceive it to be. It can be fun if you allow it and let go of the resistance to it. Okay, I see where that is going. And lastly, we have Fogged In. Go slow, take time. Okay, so the two cards here are suggesting you to go slow, to take time, and that is again the energy of Temperance. To temper yourself down, or to temper your pace down in some way, to go slow. The anchors are very slow, very rooted energy, very stubborn, but very, very slow. Okay, and this could definitely be playing out in your family, in your relationships, like I said, where there may be a bit of a power struggle going on, or you need to put up your guard in some way. But I feel like you're going through a period of change. Okay, this is a period of transition where you're not completely out of the fogginess and you haven't found the light completely yet, though it is visible. Okay, but you're not completely out of that shadow. And incidentally, in the Chariot card also we have the shadow and the light. So there's a huge message here of being okay with the now. Okay, being okay with being between worlds, being in transition. It's an uncomfortable position, I know. Change is uncomfortable, but it's required in this situation, is what I feel. Something's gotta give, because the 4 is going to lead to the 5, which is a number for change, and 5s are all uncomfortable in tarot. So you may be resisting change, like this this card suggests. And even if the ride is a bit bumpy initially, there is something that you need to leave behind in the past, okay, that you're done with, and slowly take that step forward, take the steps forward towards this new beginning. Okay, have faith in yourself and be as playful as is possible. In relationships, there is a need, I feel, to let go of resistance to change, as well as a need for control. You can lay down your boundaries without being too resistant to listening to the other party, I would say. Or like there's a giving and receiving that's required here. That's also the balance that comes with the Temperance energy. Okay, something's got to give. That's what I keep hearing. Let's get some cards for your relationships and love life. If this is playing out in your career, you probably still don't have an idea of where to go. Okay, next. You don't know your next step exactly, which is why you're being called to take time to breathe out, to not to allow, the Temperance energy is allowance and being in the flow. So it's not about I need to know exactly what to do next, but it's more like, yeah, I know that I need to let go of this. I need to be open to change. I need to let go of my resistance to change, and I'll be okay. And I have to be okay with the in-between period, with this transition period, with the not knowing immediately. Yeah. Be present and dream of the future. When we dream, everything is possible. Be authentic, be real and true to who you are and how you feel. So honor your feelings. Okay. The 4 of Pentacles can imply that you're bottling up your feelings in some way. Okay. We have new love. Embrace an opportunity for love in your work prospects or for spiritual growth. And we have slow down. So 3 cards here suggesting you to take it slow. You don't need to rush anything. And if it's a new beginning in love, in a relationship, be here now and be optimistic about the future. Don't get bogged down by all the doubts. Okay, and if your relationship is undergoing a transition period, know that you're going to come out of it. Okay, just hold your vision. Look to your inner strength. You're stronger than you realize. Pause and allow things to unfold. This in-between phase can be very challenging, but with the Chariot there, I feel like you're going to be ready for the next step very soon. Just hold your head high, okay? I'm wishing you all the best. Do take care of yourself, and I'll see you again later. Bye bye. Hi, group 3. For those of you who were drawn to this pendulum, let's take a look at your reading. So I'm gonna start with Lenormand cards as usual. What does pile number 3 need to know? Got the letter, got the moon, nice. The house and the stock. I want to pull one more, which is the book. Okay. This is something that you may be quite cautious about, okay? But with the letter and the moon here, this is like a proposal, not like a marriage proposal. I'm not really seeing that, but this is like a proposal in the sense like an agreement, or someone inviting you somewhere. It could be someone inviting you over to their place or to travel to some place. For some of you, I'm getting property. Okay, there's some changes happening around your home foundation, your property. And for others of you, I'm getting that there is some important news coming your way, which is going to have a huge impact on your relationships. Okay, the moon has a lot to do with feelings as well, with your intuition, with feelings. In this case, if you have been waiting to hear from somebody, it could be someone from afar, from a place really far off, maybe in a different country as well. This is the week where you're likely to receive that communication. Could be an email, a text, anything of that sort. But this looks to be really important, and I do feel like it's got a big impact on your relationships, your family, or your close connections, or this is coming from somebody who you consider to be really close to you. Okay, and it is going to bring about a change, a big change in your life, and probably you moving into a situation in which I feel like you've been looking for some answers, and that's what's going to come to you. Okay, let's see your tarot cards. Pretty interesting. The answers you need are coming. Group number 3. What do they need to know about the next 7 to 10 days? Okay, we have 8 of Wands, 2 of Wands. Definitely a focus on communication. You've been waiting for some answers. The Page of Swords and the 2 of Swords. Okay, why do we have the 2 of Swords here? Page of Swords. Why did I say Page of Swords for Page of Pentacles? Okay, so this may be the Hermit. I feel like you're going to take some time to decide. Okay, this may be coming from somebody who you've not been in contact with, and you've probably had some conflict with as well. This feels like you're hearing from someone who you haven't been in touch with, maybe you had a fallout with. And also I'm getting with the Page of Swords and the 3 of Swords, this could be a situation in which you were heartbroken. Someone caused a lot of pain and grief to you, and you may have even blocked this person. Okay, but you don't see this coming. If you're watching this reading, well, now you know that it's coming, but there is some communication coming from this person. It feels very well thought out. Okay, even though these are pages which are like very childlike energy, it is an initiation. Somebody is breaking the ice here. Okay, breaking open that book, and they are letting you know their feelings. Okay, that's what I'm getting. It feels like a sincere effort to restart a connection for many of you, For others of you, this could be news coming from afar, which is related to your business, career, finances, and it's a new start. But there is something that is keeping you a bit on the fence, okay? You're a bit unsure, and that could be again related to something very deep. This has an emotional connection to it, okay? That's what I'm feeling. Because in this case, the Princess of Swords is seeming almost defensive to me. It's the Page of Swords in this deck. Like, she's got a very defensive stance, you know, like, don't come near me, that sort of thing. And that's what's keeping you a bit stuck on the fence about this. You've got 2 twos here, which is again about decisions, needing to make a choice. I feel like for many of you, you're receiving an invitation from someone to even travel, to visit some place, but you're not sure. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. You're not sure whether you can trust this person is what I'm feeling. That's why you're feeling defensive. Let's see your other cards and we'll get more clarity. Okay. So, healing cocoon of light. Your angels come to you now and surround you with a healing cocoon made of light. Beautiful. I do feel like this situation is also going to heal, okay? Obviously with the 3 of Swords there has been some pain, some heartbreak, and you've crossed your heart, you know, almost like cross my heart, I'm swearing not to do this again, that sort of a thing. But I feel like the situation can move forward and can heal if you give it a chance. Of course, it's your choice. Yeah, regeneration. Number 46. Got woman holding a coin. Really good week for money also, I would say. You know, maybe there's some new money coming your way, or you're finding an avenue to make more money. Nothing is yet set in stone. Mutable moon. And lastly, we have Voyage of the Heart. Love flows through you and to you. Yeah, and you see how graciously she is accepting that. And there's like a wind of change with the leaves flying there. And fishes to me stand for abundance. There's also a tree there, which is visible in the regeneration card. Number 46 boils down to 10, which is an ending and a beginning of its own. So it is up to you what you decide, but I do feel like this is a sincere effort from someone to break the ice with you, to break the no contact situation, and if you've had conflict with this person, to bring healing and stability back into the connection, okay? But of course, I feel like you may have some trust issues towards this person, and just remember that you're good, you know your worth no matter what. And I'm seeing a lot of purple in your cards. There's a lot of purple in her dress, her headgear, this card of course, and this one as well. So purple is connected to your third eye and your crown chakra. So pay heed to your intuition, to what your higher self would want you to do. But there's a real possibility here for second chances, for regenerating something or reviving something that you thought was dead or that was a lost cause, and for movement forward to happen, okay? But of course, stay flexible. Nothing is set in stone. So use both your practicality as well as, you know, your intuition. I want to get some cards from the Whispers of Love for your even when it comes to business or something that you, oh my, if it comes to business, I feel like there's a real possibility here for you to revive something that was not doing all that well, provided you follow your heart and do whatever it is that you're doing with love. Spiritual connection, a relationship has a connection that goes beyond this lifetime. So it could be a past life connection that you have with somebody, and then we have be in the present and dream of the future. When we dream, everything is possible. And we have the union of hearts. Okay, a love connection defies explanation. Bottom of the deck, treasure your loved ones. It's important to love others deeply. Okay, you could actually be possibly building. There is some travel, some relocation or something here involved, or some distance that may also be a cause for concern for you. But in this card, you can see this huge teardrop here. It kind of always reminds me of, healing a connection and then becoming closer. Okay, maybe this person didn't actually treasure you in the past and they're coming back to make amends. It's up to you whether you want to take that seriously or not. But let's get one card just for advice, for your advice, in case you're too stuck and you're not sure of what to do. Of course, you're being called to pay attention to your higher self and your intuition. 10 of Swords. Ouch. You've probably been betrayed by this person. You feel that hurt. 9 of Swords. Wow, this has got you really, really worried. 10 of Pentacles and the Judgment card. Forgiveness is coming through. 9 of Cups. See, you're going to be good on your own as well, no matter what. Remind yourself of that. The worst is over is what I'm getting. And you have 2 tens here. This is again an ending and a possible new beginning. You can probably, I feel like this goes way past this connection that you have with this person. And again, Judgment is a karmic card. It has to do with past lives as well. There is some unfinished business here, I feel, with this person, and so if you'd like, you can give this a second chance, but it's up to you. Okay, but don't forget to keep your eye on the prize, to know what you want. Be very clear about that, is what I'm getting, and look at the big picture, look at the long term. All right, those are your messages, group 3. I hope this was useful. I am wishing you all the very best. Have a lovely week ahead, and leave me a comment if this resonates, and I'll see you again later. Bye bye.